Ever wish you could just like think up an image and poof, there it is?
Uh-huh. Yeah, like having a superpower.
Well, get ready, because today's deep dive is all about AI image generation. And let me tell you, it's like we've stumbled into the future a little early.
Yeah, definitely one of those pinch me moments in tech.
We're talking about a new GPT-4 plugin that has everyone buzzing. It's called Creative Mind, and it's shaking things up in a big way.
It's really captured people's imaginations, that's for sure.
Okay, so picture this. You're tucking in your little one for the night, spinning a bedtime story about, say, a brave little firefly in a magical forest, right?
Love it.
Now, with Creative Mind, you don't just have to imagine those visuals. You type in the words, any words you want, and bam, the AI generates an image right there in front of your eyes.
Pretty amazing, right? It's like taking something we always thought of as totally human, like that spark of imagination, and actually giving it a visual form.
Great, it's like having a personal illustrator on call 24/7. Okay, but how does it actually work? I mean, we're talking about AI here, so there's got to be some serious tech wizardry happening behind the scenes.
Oh, absolutely. There's some real brain power involved.
Yeah.
Basically, Creative Mind, it taps into something called the DAL-E API.
DAL-E. Okay, for those of us who aren't like fluent in AI, what's an API again?
Right, so think of an API like a messenger that lets different computer programs talk to each other. So you've got Creative Mind, which is like the front end, what the user sees.
Mm.
But the real magic, the image generation itself, that's all DALL-E.
Ah, okay, so DALL-E's like the artist, and Creative Mind is the like user-friendly set of brushes that lets anyone paint.
Perfect analogy.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about DALL-E, it's been trained on this massive, massive data set of text and images. So it's basically learned how to associate words, like the words you type in, with visual elements, shapes, colors, even different artistic styles.
Wow, so it's not just creating images, it's like understanding the meaning behind the words and translating that into art.
Precisely. And that's where it gets really interesting, because it opens up so many possibilities beyond just, whimsical stories.
Yeah.
The article we were looking at actually talks about using Creative Mind with movies.
Movies. Okay, now that's just next level cool. How would that even work?
So imagine watching a movie like Interstellar, right?
Hmm.
Already visually stunning. But now imagine the AI, as you're watching, generating additional imagery in real time, making the experience even more immersive.
Whoa, that's wild. It'd be like having your own custom-made director's cut.
Right. And it's not just limited to movies. Think about the implications for education. Imagine textbooks where the images literally come to life as you're reading. Or in journalism, where AI could help create powerful visual narratives.
It's like reshaping how we experience stories, information, everything, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The potential applications here are just mind-blowing. And the thing is, we're just scratching the surface.
And here's the really mind-blowing part. The creator of Creative Mind, this tool that's got so much potential to revolutionize so many industries, a student, Pranav Bhatt, studying computer science at the University of Toronto.
Oh, right. Talk about making your mark on the world. It really speaks to how accessible this technology is becoming. You don't need to be working in a high-powered lab to create something truly groundbreaking.
And he's not done yet. Pranav's already got plans to make Creative Mind even more powerful, giving users even more control over the images, fine-tuning styles, that kind of thing. It's incredible. So what does this all mean, I guess, for the average person? We're talking about AI that's not just, playing chess or writing poems. It's tapping into the very core of human creativity.
Exactly. And I think that's what's both exciting and maybe a little daunting about it, right? It challenges us to rethink what it means to be creative, what it means to be human in a world where AI can do so much.
It really is a brave new world out there.
It is. And
Mhm.
honestly, I think the most exciting part is we have no idea where it's going to lead. I mean, who knows what kind of amazing things people will create with these tools at their fingertips.
That's the thing about the future, isn't it? It's a blank canvas, and we all have a hand in painting it.
I like that, a blank canvas. So true.
And who knows, maybe one day we won't even need to type in the words anymore. Maybe we'll just, think it, and the AI will make it real.
Well, that's a thought, isn't it? The line between imagination and reality getting blurrier every day.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Well, that's a deep dive for another day, maybe. Until next time, folks, keep dreaming big and stay curious.